Hey, I'm Sharissa from Haven, and today we're going to take you behind the design on one of our recent projects that we just completed at Emma Lake. We built a cabin on Okema Beach, which is a really nice area of Emma Lake. It's very quiet, there are not as many boats there. It's just a really relaxed atmosphere, a great place to unplug with your family and go relax. The inspiration for the design of this project was modern mountain design. Our client really likes clean lines, some mid-century modern hits, but also wanted the space to feel relaxed and comfortable, a place that you can really just lounge on the couch on a rainy day, sit by the fire, or get out and enjoy the sunshine. So when we were working through design elements, it was really important to us, for starters, that we blended the exterior with the landscape. So the siding that we used is a really nice forest green color. From the lake, you can barely see the house. It blends really nicely, but it still has a great amount of texture with a board and batten material. We have some really nice natural stone on the exterior around the front door, and it really just helps blend the board and batten siding with the Allura fiber cement board that we used. It's a natural wood grain effect that you get, but it's a totally maintenance-free product. It's also hand painted, so you get a very realistic finish. There's a two-tone variation on the color, so it is a really interesting product, but it also is completely maintenance-free. It's really important for us when we're designing our homes that we blend the exterior and the interior. So we really want to carry on the same feel that you see outside from the street or from the lake right into the house and all throughout. We have really nice ceiling detail in this home. So we've got a sloped ceiling that starts at 12 feet and goes right up to 16 feet high with really nice pine glulam beams. And those beams extend right to the exterior. So you see them when you're sitting on the deck that overlooks the lake. It's a really nice, expansive, magnificent feel when you're inside the cabin. And I think one of the first things that you notice when you go in is all of the huge windows overlooking the lake. We obviously wanted to maximize the lake views. That's why you're there, to really enjoy that natural landscape. And it just acts as really a wonderful piece of art. One of my favorite features of the house is definitely the fireplace. When you enter the home, it's a very open concept between the kitchen, living, and dining, and the fireplace creates a really nice focal point. So there's a concrete hearth that spans the full width of the living room, and then we did a really unique custom metal fireplace surround. We actually had the metal sheets cut and then did our own finishing to create kind of a rusted patina look on the metal instead of using a tile or another material that's not the real thing. We really wanted to make this authentic. So with the beams, with natural cedar on the ceilings, we want real materials that are raw and fit with that modern mountain design. Then for the mantle, we used an actual steel beam running the full width that creates really nice definition. It also creates a great storage place to display art and different things. And then we have the same natural stone that's used on the exterior running all the way up to the ceiling. So it adds a great amount of texture and contrast against the simply white wall color. The kitchen at the cabin is a really nice design. It's very open. There's a very large island. We've got lots of big windows, again, bringing natural light into the space. And we did a really unique shiplap design on the island columns as well as the range hood. So it adds a nice amount of texture. It's made in the white oak material, so it's adding more warmth with wood, and it contrasts really nicely against the Britannica Gold countertop that we used, which is a quartz product, and it has a really beautiful veining pattern in it. It's also very functional because it is heat, stain, and scratch resistant. It's virtually a bulletproof countertop. One of my favorite pieces in the kitchen are the island pendants. They're from Restoration Hardware, and they're a really fun, oversized pendant, which we needed in this space. Due to the high ceilings, we really needed to maintain the proper proportion and scale. So it's a glass globe with a really nice chain feature, and it just really adds a little pizzazz to the kitchen. We used a Restoration Hardware chandelier in the dining room. It's a really nice iron forged material, so it ties in perfectly with the fireplace surround. It's a two-tiered design, so it really fits that space well. And it has a wonderful backdrop, again, of large windows overlooking the lake. The layout of the laundry room and mudroom is really functional in this house because obviously when you're at the lake, you've got kids running in and out, sand being tracked in. So we have the mudroom right off the deck, which transitions directly into a powder room, which is one of my favorite powder rooms we've ever done. It's shiplap detail all around the walls, but we painted it black for a really dramatic feel. There's a window in that room, so it does not feel dark, but it's a really nice contrast from the rest of the house, which is a brighter white. We carried the white oak material through in the powder room, doing a custom floating vanity top, and then we did a really nice vessel sink with some amazing champagne bronze pendants coming down. Another way that we brought natural elements into the house was using cedar paneling on the ceiling. In the front entry when you come in, there's a dropped ceiling which has the cedar detail, and that transitions right into the master suite. The really unique way that we did this was adding a few steps up into the master, so it creates a nice separation. There's a really unique feature of black spindles that run floor to ceiling. They act as a railing, but also just a really nice design. And then you go into the master ensuite closet bedroom, and it has the cedar ceiling running all throughout. So it really adds nice warmth to the room, texture, and just, again, brings the outdoors in. The ensuite is really glamorous. It has the Britannica gold quartz running through, it has a really nice curbless shower with a linear drain, bench seat, really nice wall-to-wall subway tile. There's a luxurious freestanding tub with a really fun Sputnik chandelier, and it's just really a great place to relax and wind down with a glass of wine after a day on the water. It's really important when designing a home to think about the function and how are you actually going to live in the space and use it. And one of the things we really like about the master suite is, for starters, again, the amazing windows overlooking the lake, but also the deck right off the master. It's a great place to enjoy a morning coffee, relax, look out at the water, and make your plan for the day. The basement in this cabin is hands down the most eclectic, unique space. Our client previously had a cabin at Emma Lake, and so they'd acquired some really unique items over the years, and we wanted a space to incorporate those. We didn't want the cabin to feel too cold and modern and perfect. We want it to be comfy, cozy, a place where the family can really relax. So the basement has a great play area for the kids, for starters. But then it has a really unique seating, theater room, bar area where we did a great custom walnut shelving unit surrounding the fireplace with a really nice brick wall detail. It has a wonderful retro vibe, and it's a great space that we're going to be able to display our clients' collection of vintage accessories. The cabin is a walkout design, which provides really great access to the lake. We also included a storage room that is accessed from outside, which is a great place for storing kayaks and paddle boards and getting them right out to the water. This cabin was a really fun project to work on because Okema Beach is such a beautiful area. It was a really great space to work on and work in, but more importantly, it's really rewarding knowing that we're building something for our clients that they will get to enjoy for years to come and make a lot of really happy memories with their friends and their family. So thanks for coming on the tour, and we'll see you next time.